Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, Welcome to another episode. Welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's been a little while for me. It's been a little over a week, man. Haven't been really much going on. Kicking with the family, all that good stuff, man. Uh, I don't want to say Fourth of July cookout, but family get together on a day off. We'll put it like that. Um, Again, man, appreciate everybody who's buying the merch, family, non-family, everybody who's supporting, man. I appreciate that, man. That's crazy. That's big, man. That's humbling, and it's just a dope feeling, man. When you do something and people support you, So again, man, I thank everybody. I appreciate everybody who uh who got some merch over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I know it took a while for the deliveries to come in, but the COVID had everything shut down, um, everything on hold. So, all the print shops, Constantly Create Shop, man. Shout out to y'all dudes, man. Out of Queens, they was running with a real skeleton crew, man. But Joe and everybody out there, man, they got everything done, everything shipped out, everything was crispy, man. Everybody loved it. So, and I'm about to put in a couple more orders with y'all and slid y'all some new business also. But let's jump in, man. Let's jump in. So Pat Mahomes just shook up the world, shook up the world in the last 24 hours. Um, Signed a 10-year extension with the Kansas City Chiefs for upwards of 503 million. So I'm guessing this is high 400s, and it could reach up to 503 million if I'm not mistaken. But that's huge. That's the richest deal in sports history. You know, dollar amount wise. That's the biggest dollar amount in sports history, and that's going to be like around you know upwards of 50 million a year, and that's just the extension. You know, to go along with what he already been paid, and but think about what he did though in his first few years: 50 touchdowns, MVP, Super Bowl championship, man. Um, Two AFC championships. You know, Battled it out with Tom Brady. I mean, just like the dude been putting in major work, and then he had battled an injury last year, a kneecap injury. So that's not easy. Once that happened, it was just like we'll catch Kansas City next year. Another bad break or whatever. He battled back from that, and he was down 10 plus in the last two playoff games, and end up pulling it out, man, pulling out the Super Bowl. So that's big. Congratulations to him, his family. You know, I don't know what now. Now we jump into Dak Prescott now. So because he was supposed to go, and I'm hearing he's getting near a what, a 4-year deal worth about 35 million a year, and which is good. Which is I said it before. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but he deserved the money. Dak deserved the money because since he been in the league, model citizen, no trouble. Um, Won the division, the NFC East twice. Um, Won a playoff game, beat Aaron Rodgers. I mean, last year he was like 4,900 and some odd yards. He was just close to 5,000 yards. Completion percentage crazy high, QBR crazy high. Like, and he put it on the line for them, and he's a leader. Dak is a leader for the Cowboys. So hopefully he'll be next. But right now it's all about Pat Mahomes, man. Shout out to Pat Mahomes Shannon Sharp from FS1 call him my homeboy. Pat, my homeboy, just broke the bank, man. He just backed the truck up in there. So, congratulations to him. Kansas City, may they keep winning. Win as much as you can, young man. I mean, that right now we know the organization got at least 10 chances to win, for the next 10 years. They got a chance for the next 10 years because they got Pat Mahomes. He's probably, to me, the best player in the NFL right now. Even with all the stuff Lamar Jackson can do, Patrick Mahomes he's unbelievable, man. He's probably the most talented thrower since Aaron Rodgers, but I think he might be a notch above Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball wise. The career his career is still young. He's still 4 years in, but he's a talented cat, man. Patrick Mahomes, a talented player, and he deserves every cent of this contract. Now we just wait and see what happens with Deshaun Watson and Dak Prescott. And I'm not like 100% sure what's going to happen with the NFL season, man, because they shortened the preseason from 4 games to 2, and I'm hearing things on the ESPN yesterday that they might cancel the preseason because people still coming up with positive tests from COVID, and a lot of people is not wanting to be around, groups for teams. 53 is, active roster is 53, but it's 75 people. Then you got your practice squad and all those guys. Then you got your team doctors, coaching staff. So it's a lot of people involved in the NFL team. Never mind the league. There's a lot of people involved in just a team. So I'm not quite sure how they're gonna bring the season back. They're gonna do waivers, make the guys sign waivers, and just play at your own risk kind of deal. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough though because I know, like I said, so the NBA has about 1,500 players. But if you think about it, in the NFL, you got 15 teams. Is half of the league is 1,500 players. So that, like, there's a lot of human, I'll say lives. There's a lot of human lives that can be affected by an outbreak in the NFL. NBA also, but there's just so many more when you deal with the families because of the high number of players. That's just more families. That's like 2,000 more families. That's put at risk, and just hopefully whatever they got to do to get it done safely, they can get it done because as much as we need it and much as we want live sports to come back, I don't want to see no one's life in jeopardy, no one's health over a game that we could postpone until next year or what have you. So hopefully they figure something out. Definitely no fans, and they can move forward with a season with some entertainment and all that good stuff. That would be great. But if not, it's just so be it. We continue to watch the reruns. We continue to watch the reruns. And, you know, with that being said, we're moving into now the NBA restart, you know, at the end of July. So teams are already back in camps, back in facilities. And there's been some facilities, like with that being said, there's been some facilities in the NBA closed, you know, due to COVID outbreaks. I know the Clippers facility just closed last week, you know, and they're not going to have them back in, I believe, Sacramento. And there was one other team that I can't think of off the top of my head right now. But, you know, again, safety. And then the NBA is more in tune with the Black Lives Matter movement, you know, which is great, you know, and a lot of guys don't want to come back because of, you know, the work that's being done and the headway that's being done in the Black Lives Matter movement. So a lot of guys don't want to come back there too because they don't want to take away from what's being done. And I'm all for that too. But I'm all for that too. But some guys feel like they can. Some guys feel like having the all eyes on you on the court. You can do things. You can make statements like the NFL is gonna do a tribute to the Black Lives Matter week 1. So, you know, a lot of people, and there's gonna be so many eyes on professional sports when they do come back. You know, a lot of people will see, you know, what's going on and any tributes and movements and you know, you have a lot of ears listening, and you know, a lot of people just because they, you know, you sit down, you're so anxious to watch a game, you're just gonna watch whatever they put out at the beginning, you know, and hopefully that will open some eyes too, you know. But now I got a question about the NBA. This is a question, and I'm looking for responses, comments. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like, subscribe, share the video, drop a comment for this. So Avery Bradley is one of the guys, one of the many players that's not going to the restart. So the Lakers added J.R. Smith. Good idea or bad idea? Please comment below. Good idea or bad idea, J.R. Smith. The same J.R. Smith that can, any given quarter, hit 4 or 5 threes, defend the best player, the best two-guard small forward on the other team, get 2 or 3 steals, exciting dunk, and like I said, just a momentum-breaking 3 he can hit. The other team's coming back, he can hit a momentum-breaking 3, get a steal, and hit another. He's a really high-level athlete, J.R. Smith. But he can also forget how much time is on the clock. He can also make 2 threes, think he's in his zone and feeling it, and then miss 5 or 6 in a row. Just J.R. Smith, man. Just J.R. Smith. You get everything from J.R. Smith. You get everything from J.R. Smith in a game. Everything. And is that going to be enough to help the Lakers? Because remember, there may not be a Dwight Howard in the building. You know? And with that being said, LeBron James was shown in practice. The dude looked like he's ready to go, and so I believe LeBron James, if the team comes together and the team is tight, I believe LeBron James is going to be the key to the Lakers winning the championship because he's so good and he's mentally locked in. Like his focus is razor sharp right now. His focus is nowhere else, because he's chasing the Jordan legacy. He's chasing the Jordan legacy right now, and his focus is on the court, on the Lakers, on the championship. Period. LeBron James' focus is nowhere else right now. Family's straight, family's good, ain't nobody leaving the house. They got so much money, they don't got to leave the house. They probably got everything outside of the house, inside the house, inside them gates. So, and they probably won't come at all, because I'm hearing the family come the second round of the playoffs, but they probably won't come at all, because it's too much of a risk. Florida's just ridiculous. Florida's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. In terms of following the COVID rules, guidelines, and then just common sense, being safe. Florida's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna get into it. It's just crazy, man. And another thing too with this season coming down, about to kick back off. Would you rather see the Pelicans or Portland in the playoffs? Because honestly, that LeBron Zion thing, it'll be crazy. But I want to see Portland. I want to see Melo in the playoffs, because this might be his last run. I don't think so, but I would love to see Melo in the playoffs right now. Melo, Dame, and McCollum. I think that's just crazy. I think that'd be so dangerous. I don't see nothing stopping that, to be honest. I mean, team-wise, yeah, I don't think they're gonna win the championship, but it's gonna be so difficult to slow them down, because I'm talking, that's 70 points right there or more. On any given night, those three can give you 90 points. So I just think that'll be good. And I, like I said, I'm a Melo fan, and I would like to see Melo at least get a run at it. I would like to see Melo get a run at it. But but the West, you got the Clippers, the Lakers, Houston. It's gonna be tough, and then Utah. Then you got the Jazz. If they can get the Jazz got some personal issues they got to deal with, and they kind of saying that it's all good, but Jazz got some personal issues they got to deal with, man. Rudy Gobert and all that. He said he's getting death threats and all that. Yeah, man, because you running around in a pandemic acting stupid. It's all right. It's acting stupid, and you got, may or may not have gotten Donovan McNabb sick. I'm sorry, Donovan Mitchell. I did that on the other video too with Bubba Wallace. But yeah, you could have got Donovan Mitchell sick, possibly. I'm not saying he did or didn't, because they all in the same place. So that could have, gone either way. But it's just the way he was carrying himself. He wasn't carrying himself like a dope, man, like a professional. But never mind all that. That's all. Hopefully them dudes is healthy and kicking it again, and ready to make that push. Because they're gonna do some damage. They're gonna do some damage in the West. But now, so when you go over to the East, you got Milwaukee, you got the Celtics, excuse me, and you got Philly. That's gonna be interesting over there in the East, man. The East is gonna be real interesting because you gotta do like now, like Jason Tatum. So the team's already solid. Then they pick up Kemba Walker. So Kyrie gone, Kemba Walker. And now you got Jason Tatum just turning into a superstar. You know, that first year he worked with Kobe, I think he came back kind of crazy. He came back, he thought he was Kobe. He was shooting all kind of nonsense, man. But this year he made a huge transition, man. Listen, he took that step to a star. So now you got him and Kemba as two stars. Then you got Jaylen Brown, defensive stopper, most improved player last year. He can just come out of nowhere and get you 25. Then added Marcus Smart. He's going to take the best perimeter player on the other team the majority of the game. He's going to do a good job. He's tough. And then now he added the three-point shot. So it's a dangerous team on the perimeter. You know, if they can get something to just like keep Giannis to 28 or 29 points a game, because now you can do with Giannis. Nobody, nowhere on the planet, there's nothing you can do with Giannis. But if you can keep him kind of in check, you got those big dudes, they got to use them fouls, man. Enes Kanter, Williams, they got to use them fouls, man. Because there's nothing you can be able to do with him, He's going to get where he want to get. He can shoot the ball considerably better than he has the last 2 or 3 years. So, he's an MVP caliber player, and he's going to get what he can get. He's going to get what he wants to get, rather, Then you got Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons over in Philly. I'm not sold on Philly, but just the size of the team alone, Tobias Harris, like they just got size everywhere, and they're all athletic. Joel Embiid is probably the best big man in a long time. Most skilled, probably top 5 ever. Most skilled, like can do it all. Shoot the three, bring up the ball, rebound, pass, late game free throws. He's the best free throw shooter probably. Clutch free throw shooter in that lineup on that team, So it's just gonna be something to see, man. It's gonna be a nice, break from all the stuff that's going on. And, it's gonna be a nice like change of pace from all the negativity on TV and, all the all the tension and all that type of stuff, man. It's gonna be good to see, some live sports and some people having some enjoyment, We won't see it because they're not gonna be there, but And then, over in boxing, man, you got Jarrell Big Baby Miller failed another drug test. And it's a list of dudes, that failed PED tests in boxing. And some of the crazy excuses, I ain't gonna get into all that, but I just feel like, maybe it's a lot more dudes using PEDs in the sport of boxing than you would like to, think. And I mean, it's just a combat sport. It's a one-on-one, dangerous, physical sport. You putting your life, you putting your health on the line every single fight. And then for you to take steroids, performance-enhancing drugs, it just don't make sense, man. It's like you don't got no respect for the sport, man. You don't got no respect for the sport. You don't got no respect for yourself, for the hard work you're putting in. for your camp. These dudes been rocking with you 8-10 weeks, whatever your camp is, whatever your training camp is. They got to get up when you get up. They got to stay up when you go to sleep, preparing food, queuing up film for you to break down. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And then you do this. Like, and then he's like, oh, man, I should be the one upset. I cost myself millions of dollars. Hey, don't nobody want to hear that, though. Don't nobody want to hear that, though. Like, all that pity stuff, man, don't nobody want to hear that, man. We want you to get yourself together. I like Terrell Miller, to be honest. I was happy. I made a video when he signed with Top Rank. I was hyped because I like him as a fighter. I like him as a personality. You know, I like him. I like him. I like his big dude. Seemed like he took his conditioning and all that serious, but now, you know, we see why he's big dude that's throwing all type of punches, and you know what I'm saying. So right now, I ain't giving him credit for nothing he did. You know, I ain't giving him credit for the last 10 fights, man. When you start getting noticed, 10, 12 fights, you know, you start getting noticed. He's like 20 something and old, 23 and old, something like that. But the last 10 or 12, I ain't giving him credit for that because he could have been under the influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have been cheating, bro. Like, I can't respect it. I can't respect it, man. Sorry to say. I'm still gonna be if he come back clean, boom, pass, fight, whatever. But we talking lifetime bans now. We talking a lifetime ban, bro. Lifetime ban from the sport. That you done put everything. I heard somewhere he might got to pay some money back. All the money that he's been given from his promotion company, like so he can be comfortable. You know, you get some of them perks, man. Like, yo, I mean, we know it's dudes that been on PEDs, man. I don't want to get into the names right now because, I'm trying to do, talk some good stuff, man. NBA coming back, NFL gearing up, man. Hockey done got their contract together. Man, I'm trying to talk some good stuff, man. I gotta throw that salt on the wound, man. I gotta taking PEDs, man. Stop it. Big baby, man. Like I said, I'm a fan. Get it together, bro. If you gotta sit down and talk to somebody, sit down and talk to them, man. I mean, you cost yourself a championship fight on a night when Anthony Joshua was not sharp. Now look at Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is on Instagram going ham, bro. He got big mansion, Lambos, man. Come on, man. That could have been you, big baby. You could have been in Brooklyn, man. Got you a street like Biggie, man. Come on, man. Brooklyn is known for champions. And you would have been if Anthony Joshua would have performed the way he performed that night, if that was just his night and not nothing to do with Andy Ruiz, if that was just a down night for Anthony Joshua, bro, you'd have been spread love is the Brooklyn way. I don't know what else to tell you, man. You'd have had Zab, Judah, everybody, man, would have been rocking out with you, man. Hey. Just, it just happens that way, I guess. Just the way the cookie crumbles, man. But I hope, like I said, I hope he can get it together, man. And I hope he can get it together, man. I don't know. Another thing I want to talk about. Yo, what is up with the fireworks? I'm talking about since like early June. Like, it been the 4th of July every night, bro. Every night. And I believe it was when they was like, we're gonna cancel the fireworks shows because of the large crowds. People didn't, man, listen. People probably feel like, yo, you taking everything from us. So they just start going crazy. They just start going crazy with the fireworks. Like, it's just been like, when you look on Twitter, everybody complaining. Can't sleep, can't sleep. Go to the grocery store, hear all the older ladies. They gotta stop these fireworks, blah, blah, blah. Man, I heard some police talking the other day, there's just what it is so many people. It's not like a consolidated area. So it's just everywhere. And it ain't enough police to get to every spot, lock everybody up in the places that it's illegal. Massachusetts is illegal. So they can't just go everywhere, boom, locking people up. Ain't enough police, ain't enough jail space. Just not, man. So, and I figure on the 4th, let it rock out. Let everybody rock out with the fireworks. And then people get it out their system. It ain't out their system. They still going ham right now. They still going crazy right now, man. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I guess that's a small victory for people, because you've been in the house for 3 months. You can't even go to school. Kids can't even go to school. So, what can you do, man? And then, I'm gonna close the show with this might be a little segment too. This might be a little segment for the podcast. State of the country. California, Texas, South Carolina, Florida, which is just, like I said, just ridiculous. They all spiking in cases. Arizona, I don't know if I said Arizona, all the cases going crazy, man. Alabama too. But people gotta do better, man. People gotta do better. Never mind all that. Then you go to the Trump gatherings, nobody wearing masks. Like, come on, man. Don't let this dude talk you into killing yourself or infecting yourself. Don't let this, because he don't care about you. He don't care about you. So let's not let this dude talk us into taking ourselves, to a place that we don't need to be. Had this dude, man, people running around, never mind a mask and all this, and then y'all all around each other getting sick, man. Don't do that. But Florida, something got to be done. Something got to be done. I mean, they just, first of all, when everybody else was like shutting it down, they had spring break. Then Atlanta opened up first. And Florida really never closed, to be honest. Now they got a curfew. I forget what time it is, but it's like you like 3 or 4 months too late now. You got like 80,000 new cases. Like, that's just silly. Like, that's just out of control, bro. Like, I don't know. All my people from Florida, man, y'all gotta stay safe, man. Y'all gotta use y'all head. Never mind trying to buck the system, bro. Like, y'all down here, like, y'all numbers is like silly. Y'all numbers is like more than some countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta chill, bro. It's gonna get better, but you gotta take the precautions to you know, to make it better. You got to do what you got to do. You can't just be running around crazy and everybody here and there. You can't, man. That's just not gonna cut it, man. That is not gonna cut it. So, everybody, man, do what y'all got to do to stay healthy. Keep your families healthy. Got the cabin fever. And ain't shit you can do about it, man. You just gotta follow these rules. The more you follow these rules, I feel like they should have, when they did everything, the whole country should have started at the same time, shut down at the same time. I mean, I know the mayors and the governors and all them dudes control the little towns and stuff in the cities. Get on the phone, bro. Get on the Zoom and make a plan. Like, this America, man, we can't be looking crazy. Like, people already laughing at us, man, because of the president we got. I don't know, man, but listen, man. Appreciate everybody for listening. Appreciate everybody for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share, drop a comment below. Catch me on all podcast streaming services. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Radio One. Just, man, Breaker. I'm all over the place, man. Trying to make it happen. All right, man. Everybody be good. Have a good night.